What if everything you've ever seen, touched, or believed isn't real? Not your memories, not your body, not even this moment right now. What if your entire life is just a simulation running somewhere else? Everything you see right now could be generated, rendered, calculated, like a scene inside a program. And here's the unsettling part. Some of the smartest scientists alive today believe the odds are actually in favor of this being true. So this isn't just a theory. This is a probability problem about reality itself. Most people first encountered this idea through the Matrix, a world where humans unknowingly live inside a simulated environment, while their real bodies exist somewhere else. At the time, it felt like fiction, but the Matrix didn't invent the idea. It simplified it, because behind it lies a much deeper question. If we are already building virtual worlds, what happens when those worlds become indistinguishable from reality? And more importantly, what happens when there are more simulated worlds than real ones? In 2003, philosopher Nick Bostrom introduced a framework that changed this discussion forever. It's called the simulation argument, and it states that one of these three must be true. Almost all civilizations go extinct before reaching advanced technology. Advanced civilizations exist, but choose not to run simulations. Or, we are almost certainly living inside one. Now here's where it gets dangerous. If even one advanced civilization decides to run millions or billions of simulations, then simulated minds would vastly outnumber real ones. Which means statistically, you are far more likely to be a simulated consciousness than an original biological one. Even Elon Musk said the odds of us being in base reality are 1 in billions. Neil deGrasse Tyson places it above 50%. So this isn't fringe anymore. This is mainstream scientific speculation. Now let's go deeper, because the universe itself starts to behave like code. At the smallest level, reality isn't smooth. It's discrete. There's a minimum unit of space and time, the Planck length. Like pixels, like resolution. The universe literally has a limit to how detailed it can be. Then there's the speed of light. Nothing can exceed it, ever. It acts like a maximum bandwidth or frame rate cap. And then, quantum mechanics. Particles don't exist in a definite state until they're observed. Let that sink in. Reality doesn't fully decide what something is until it's being looked at. Almost like a game engine, rendering only what the player sees to save processing power. Even more unsettling. The constants of the universe are perfectly fine-tuned for life. Gravity, energy, forces. If you change them even slightly, nothing would exist. It's almost as if someone set the parameters. Then there are the anomalies. Things that don't quite fit. Déjà vu. That strange feeling you've lived a moment before. A memory loop? A cache error? The Mandela effect. Thousands of people remembering the same incorrect reality. Shared corrupted data? Quantum entanglement. Two particles instantly affecting each other, across any distance, as if space doesn't matter. As if they share the same address. And then the biggest mystery of all. Why does mathematics describe reality so perfectly? Why should human-created symbols map exactly onto the universe? Unless we didn't invent math. We discovered the language the system is written in. Now ask yourself this. If this is a simulation, what are you? You might not be a body. You might be a process. Your consciousness, a running program. Your brain, a local processor. Your memories, stored data. Your DNA? That's where it gets unsettling. DNA already behaves like code. It has a 4-letter system, ATGC, copy-paste replication, error correction, on-off switches like binary logic. Biology isn't just similar to code. It literally functions like it. Your personality? An algorithm shaped by inputs. Your emotions? Feedback systems guiding behavior. And yourself might just be a unique process ID. Now zoom out. If you are the program, then the universe is the engine. The Big Bang equal the moment the program started. Time equal the system clock. Space equal the render field. Galaxies equal structured data clusters. Black holes equal data compression zones. Dark matter equal background processes we can't see. Dark energy equal the system expanding its memory space. Nature? That's the most elegant part. A self-optimizing algorithm. Evolution equal machine learning. Ecosystems equal feedback loops. Weather equal dynamic systems. Life itself equal self-improving code. Even disasters could be resets or stress tests. Here's the deepest layer. Mathematics doesn't just describe reality. It might be reality. Pi appears everywhere. Circles, waves, probability. The Fibonacci sequence shows up in galaxies, flowers, hurricanes. Euler's identity connects fundamental constants in a way mathematicians call too perfect. Even imaginary numbers, once considered meaningless, turned out to be essential for quantum physics. It's as if the universe is written in math and we're slowly reading the code. Physicist John Wheeler said, "It from bit. Everything, space, time, matter, comes from information." Of course, there are objections. Maybe this is all wrong. Maybe the universe is just real. Because even if it is a simulation, it's perfect, indistinguishable, and we have no way to step outside it. It's like a character in a game, trying to find the player. They can't, and maybe we can't either. But here's the thought that changes everything. If this is a simulation, then someone might be watching. Interventions might have already happened. Coincidences might not be random. And death might not be the end. It might just be logging out. So the question isn't just, are we living in a simulation? The real question is, if this is all code, why are we becoming aware of it? Because maybe the most unexpected thing about this universe is not that it's simulated, but that the simulation is starting to wake up.